That or the light switch. All right, man. Well, gang's all here. Y'all ready to get started?
Hit the button.
Do
Hit
it.
the button. Ready to dance, huh?
Real.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Man Listen. I'm your host, Reggie Classic. And as I'm sure you heard, the gang is indeed all here. Mike is here. Ty is here.
What's up with it?
Keith is in the building, back from the hard stretch and the hard knock life that he lives.
Yo.
What's going on, gentlemen? How y'all doing?
How you doing, Mike?
You know, shit. Blessed by the best, man. I can't complain at all.
What you so happy for today, man? Tell us what you happy for.
Oh, shit, I say 15% on you. Yeah, man, we just fired this sorry excuse for a coach, man. I'm delighted. Hate to see a man lose his job, but
I don't mind it when they rich.
yeah, hey, there you go, Reg.
I don't mind it when they rich. It
Fuck
don't hit
that,
the same.
Man, you got 20 years worth, shit.
Yeah.
You got your money's worth.
For clapping. Hey, you didn't do a whole hell of a lot, no way.
I hope y'all get a fucked up coach. Just cause.
There you go.
Oh, you thought it was gonna stop?
That's coming from a nigga who got an overrated coach on his team.
$100 million man.
Look here.
$100 million paperweight.
Hey, you know what's funny? I don't think John Gruden ever had a 1,000-yard receiver that I know of.
He ain't never had a quarterback. I ain't surprised.
Didn't Keyshawn got 1,000 yards that one time?
Fuck no.
But he only had one touchdown or some shit?
All right, we back.
I don't think he had a 1,000-yard receiver, but for the last 2 years he had 2,000-yard tight ends.
Okay, I just remember, I think the year that Tampa Bay went to the Super Bowl.
I don't think he played the whole year. I mean, like, he played part of it, and then John Gruden told that nigga, just take your ass home. We'll pay you to sit at home.
Maybe. I remember 1 year Keyshawn had a whole bunch. He had like 100 catches. He had like 1,000 yards, but he had no damn touchdown.
I think that was with the Jets.
You do know that you got a whole phone in your hand when you can Google these.
I think I was with the Jets.
A little research is all
I
it
can
takes.
Google that shit.
Oh no,
Come on,
I hope y'all just get a fucked up coach.
Hey, as long as it ain't John
There's a lot of love in the room today. It's a lot of
As long
love.
as he ain't John Gruden, ask him why.
I mean, yeah.
He said, "What was his name, John Gruden?" Huh?
Yeah, or like John Gruden.
I told you. Yep, he had 1,000 yards.
What, that 2002?
2001, 2002 season. 2001, he had 1,200 yards.
Okay.
2002, he had 1,000 yards.
Oh, okay. So
And look, that season I said he had 106 catches and one touchdown.
That was with the Jets, wasn't it?
Nope. That was with Tampa Bay.
That was when John sent him home. Because how many games did he play that year? That 2002 season.
14 games.
So he sent him home at the end of the year. The last few games.
Listen,
Explain what happened to AB. He had a fucking flashback.
But he wanted AB to stay there.
No, he liked AB.
He liked the AB.
It's just AB didn't like himself.
Yeah, that's a whole. That nigga's still up to bullshit too. We gonna get to that.
But
How you fellas doing? How was y'all New Year's, man?
I worked.
I was asleep.
man, I was good. I missed the show last week because I was celebrating my birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy belated.
I appreciate it, man. What's up?
Oh, no. Fuck all that.
Yeah.
Fuck all that.
We gonna go even further back. Tell the good people about the Christmas cuisine. We did you a favor by not telling us.
Yes.
But we need to hear about the Christmas cuisine. And please go through the emotions that you had as well.
So let's give a brief summary. So every year for Christmas Eve.
Real quick, we don't want to hear about that weak ass macaroni.
No, we don't.
I ain't even gonna say nothing about because I ain't saying nothing about no macaroni. So for Christmas Eve, we all get together. All our families get together. We bring the kids, bring the presents, and we go to somebody's house. So we pick somebody's house every year. We go there, we drop off their presents, and we have a potluck. Okay. So every family brings something to eat, right? So, so we decide, okay, we're going to bring something, I end up bringing pork chops. So I have some pork chops or whatever, a big-ass pan of pork chops. My mom decides to make peach cobbler.
Okay.
So we get to the house, we bring the peach cobbler, bring the pork chops or whatever. And mom's ain't ate because mom's like, yo, we going to the little potluck. I ain't gonna eat because I know it's about to be hella food there.
Right.
You know,
makes sense.
So none of us eat. We ready. You know, we about to tear down as soon as we get there. So we get there about 8:30 that night, and we all like waiting around. All the families, you know, my sisters and you know, and cousins and relatives all coming in. You know, ain't nobody coming in their damn hands. Right? They got hella presents.
Strike one.
Hella presents, but no food,
shit,
right?
Mm-hmm.
So my sister, she go in the kitchen. I'm like, what you making? She making some damn drop soup or something like that. I don't know what the hell it was. It was some soup or something, right? She like, I'm about to put some bacon in here and some onions.
Some commissary soup.
Right? And so, you know, so we just like I said, we just sitting around. Well, okay, she making soup, but I'm like, where the hell is the rest of the food? You know, it's about 20 adults. It's about 10 families there. We like, where the hell is the food at, right? And next thing you know, it's about 11:30. We getting ready to open presents. Ain't no food. All it is pork chops and peach cobbler. So we sitting there. My mom is sitting on the floor with this plate, and on one side she got a pork chop, this plate spicy ass pork chops, right? And you got this sweet ass peach cobbler on the side of it. And we just sit there like, and my mom is like, I'm hella mad right now, and I'm hella hungry. And we all just hella hungry, right? And so you know, we waiting because we got the pork chops. You know, somebody gonna make some sides or something. You know what I'm saying? Somebody make some rice, some mac and cheese, something. Man, it's 1 a.m. Man. We still eating pork chops and beef cobbler. So we like, my mom, it's 1 a.m. My mom like, fuck this, we gotta go. So we get up, we leave. We go and go back to the house, right? Because we was still hella hungry. We go back to the house. We at 1:30 in the morning, man, cooking. Because we didn't eat pork chops.
Niggas making 5 course meals at 1 o'clock in the morning.
The nigga, I never heard that nigga so mad in a day of my life. We was all on Xbox Live. That nigga was over there. I'm hungry as fuck.
Man, I was hungry as hell,
Sitting
man.
there eating motherfucking pork chops.
Like, what?
I think it was 1 o'clock in the morning. Niggas was cooking cornbread.
Shit had me hot, man. But
Oh shit!
We couldn't wait for that.
Yeah, man. We was gonna tap into that last week. We was like, nah,
we're gonna wait for you.
We gonna let this nigga tell that story himself.
So definitely, man, it was definitely interesting. It was the first year that nobody really brought anything, which was crazy. Usually,
but ain't you supposed to give like a heads up when you do that?
Well, yeah. How did that?
I mean,
did motherfuckers know or
no? We all know, right? So it's a family tradition. Every year we do it. Every year, you know, when you come, you bring something, right? So it's like cool, you know. Like I said, you know, typically I bring something. You know, this year I brought pork chops. Well, I think last year I made spaghetti or something like that. You know, like you bring something because it's hell of us in the house, and really it's the kids. You know what I'm saying? So the kids gotta eat. They
so the kids eat shit with pork chops and peach cobbler too.
That's what they ate. So, you know, I got 2 5-year-olds off of hella peach cobbler. Hella peach cobbler. They wired. So they ran all over the damn house, tearing up shit.
Oh my goodness, man.
You know. So
I fucked off my shooting that night.
Hey, I couldn't stop laughing, bro. Shit was so funny. So look, we all on Xbox Live. Now I'm playing in the room though. Tiff sleep. Mm-hmm. I'm hurting my damn self trying not to laugh and wake her up. That shit was so funny. I'm like, oh my! I had to get up. I had to get out the bed, man. Let me go sit at the bottom of this bed, man, and play this shit. I'm gonna wake her ass up. This shit was hella funny. Oh my goodness, man. What y'all New Year? What y'all get into? Mike had to work. Keith, you didn't do shit.
I popped some bottles of apple cider with my kids, man. You know,
there you go, man.
You know, my daughter, she wanted to do the countdown at midnight. I don't know where she got the shit from. You know, I think her mama told her something about it. But she was trying to count down at like 11 o'clock. She was like, Daddy, we supposed to count to 12. I'm like, no. We're going to count down before the clock hits 12, okay? That's what we doing. So she was like, all right. So we started counting down, you know, like I said, 5 bottles of champagne, of apple cider. Kids drank apple cider. And they enjoyed it, you know.
What's up, man?
You know,
well, your kids, they was up.
Yeah.
Like I said, I was on playing a game with him because I got ready to go to the store. All you heard is, what is, I don't know. That's what Daddy, he left. He'll be back. And I'm like, all right. He said, forget muting the mic.
So it was funny because my daughter had never had apple cider before.
Really?
5 years old, right? She ain't never had apple cider before. So
had that Martinelli's?
Yeah, Martinelli's. So she had it, and she was like, "Daddy, this is really good. Can I just have the whole bottle?" Like, no. Have the whole bottle, baby. No.
Whoa.
Develop some bad habits.
She's like, "I can just drink the whole bottle, Daddy." Like, no.
And
Because
she's
she's going
her stomach be so tight, full of them bubbles.
Fam. That's why I said only reason she wouldn't develop a bad habit is she gonna be on the toilet with her feet up. that shit ain't no sparkling apple juice. That shit gonna blow right through you.
So it was hilarious. But
She had the time of her life in that toilet.
I had it was cool. We had a couple people come by the house. We didn't do much. But our countdown was trash.
What?
The countdown was trash.
Wow.
Because I'm going to tell you. So I cut the cord, right? On the cable.
Okay.
Right? So I'm streaming everything. So I got my shit on Fox. You know what I'm saying? Watching corny ass Grunt and Steve Harvey. I'm sitting here. We looking at it. I'm like, man, they even getting ready for a countdown.
Right.
Look at the clock on the microwave, like, whoa, we get real close. I said, no, so we got smart. So you know what? I said, baby, you know what? We streaming. This shit always gonna be a little delayed. Now, football games should be like 5-10 seconds. It ain't really terrible.
Right.
This shit was hella delayed. No. So I said, we're gonna put an alarm on the phone, you know what I'm saying? And
go from there.
I put it for 11:55. I started getting the bottles of champagne ready, right? I said, all right, we're going to get ready for the countdown. And them niggas was still like 10 minutes out.
Damn.
I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So I stopped the feed, right? Cut it off, went back to it. It was a little better, but it was still delayed because you're streaming.
Right.
I was like, this is trash. We trying to figure out how the fuck we ain't going to count this shit down, right? So, well, we can just count it off our phone. Nigga, we get down to the shit. We kind of get there. But we didn't hear shit on the TV. All we heard was Beirut go off outside. And once you heard Beirut, like, okay, it's 12 o'clock. Happy New Year, I guess. Once you heard Beirut. 20 seconds later.
20 seconds
These niggas start celebrating on the fucking TV.
Damn.
My Happy New Year. Look at this bullshit. I said, all right, nigga got to get some live TV for real. Next year.
Hey.
Oh, this is some bullshit.
Hey.
We about to miss the whole shits.
Damn.
Once I cut that off, got in the bed, me and my lady, look, counted down with the TV, kissed her, Happy New Year, nigga. Went to sleep right after.
That was it, huh?
Like,
I mean, I can dig it,
That kind of
man.
sound like mine. Nigga. I was at work, nigga. It was 8 people checked into the hotel.
Again?
Damn. New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, we had 8 check-ins both days. So
Damn.
nobody's there. Nigga, I went my ass upstairs to the suite and went straight to sleep till 1 in the morning.
Damn.
But you didn't have no pickup stuff.
I ain't have shit.
Oh, okay.
I ain't have a motherfucking
All you
thing.
gonna do is just go down, look, make sure everything good.
And
go right back?
And go right the fuck back.
But you went in at what time?
5 o'clock.
But you got off at 1 anyway.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
shit. This motherfucker here.
Yeah.
Slept till it was time to get off work.
So it's time to get off.
Sound
man.
like a
Now,
plan
that's
to
why
me,
you have to
nigga.
be up at 5 in the morning to play the game.
Exactly.
Shit.
I'm well rested.
Yeah.
I get home, it's time to shoot. Shit.
Yeah, man, that's what's up.
Let me ask y'all something, man. Y'all ever heard of any weird like New Year's traditions? Like, you know, you got motherfuckers that some people do the whole kiss in the mouth thing and
Kiss in the
shit
mouth.
like that. Y'all ever heard any weird ass traditions?
It's not weird, but my mom she don't do it on New Year's Eve, but the New Year's Day.
Dirt beans.
She'll make the black eyed peas.
Straight dirt beans.
She makes
You know
it.
what? I was just reading.
Dirt.
I was reading about them dirt beans. Right? I was reading because you call dirt beans.
The dirt
right?
beans.
So my mom has the same tradition too.
Okay.
You know, prosperity. You know,
Most black people do.
well, whatever.
Yeah.
Right. But I was also reading that black eyed peas are really, really good health wise.
Yeah.
So it'd be super duper good health wise, as far as like cutting fat.
That's why it
and all
tastes
that.
like dirt.
You gotta season them right. Got to put
Why
the
do
turkey.
everybody keep saying
Gotta
that
put the
shit,
turkey
bro?
wings in.
Why do everybody keep saying that shit,
man.
Every
Nah,
time
they
you tell a
trash.
motherfucker.
Okay, they trash. All right, my bad. They trash. Especially.
No, I've got
if you,
this. I got this for the last few days now. I've been
especially
talking
when,
shit about black eyed peas.
Especially when people make the slimy ones.
Ooh.
Man, I don't know if you ever seen the runny ass black eyed peas and they put okra. Yeah, that shit's terrible. That shit is terrible.
I mean, Tiff love them shits.
Okra?
With the okra and the black eyed peas.
Man, give me them turkey necks in there.
Yeah,
I'm good. With the rice, I'm good.
I asked y'all that because I came across some guests at the hotel who, for 2 years straight, 3 black women that come to the hotel. And the thing is, if they're single, at the end of the year, they go to the hotel, which for the past 2 years has been our hotel, and bang the fuck out. Each other.
Oh, hey.
The lady walked up to me and goes, so you don't remember us from last year? I said, yes, I do. I remember y'all because last year y'all came up in here and your partner had the motherfucking strap, like, just out. Like, she had that motherfucker over her shoulder like a backpack. Dick hanging over her shoulder. Hey, and just not ashamed at all. And she was like, well, yeah, that's kind of what we do because if we single at the end of the year, we come here and we fuck each other. I'm like,
damn.
Hey, with the blicky on your back?
Hey, yeah, right. Like,
so 30
be sure to send motherfucking housekeeping there first tomorrow.
With the blicky. Hey, he said she walked in with the blicky on her back.
Last year, I had worked all night. I worked from 11 to 7.
Oh, okay.
And her partner came to the lobby to get some waters with some hoop shirts on with the banger. I can't make this shit up.
With the blicky on?
Yeah, I can't. And I told her about it. I said, your partner had the dick on and came down here to get some water. She said, yeah, she didn't give a fuck. She was drunk. Well, obviously. Y'all just like walking around with these fake dicks. Like, why do y'all do that? Oh, you're supposed to have fun. That's how you bring in the new year. We're very conservative outside of that. You are. Why not just be
who you are?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you ain't got to lie for me. Shit. You nasty heifers. Wow.
How much dick you want?
Real.
That is probably by far the most interesting.
Nigga showed up to New Year's Eve dressed as Young M.A.
Right. Yeah.
Damn.
That's supposed to be Halloween.
Yeah.
See,
they recruited one of the little Asian broads last year, trying to get her down to the room. I'll throw your ass to the wolves.
She ain't go?
No, she ain't go.
Oh, okay.
He said she can hold the camera, give somebody some head.
Hold the camera? Wow.
You go right ahead.
They in there doing the fool, for sure.
Yeah, bro, it's aggressive.
They turned up way too real.
Yeah.
Nigga, I just,
So what you do? Well, I'm thinking they just
I had
wake
like
up
7 layer dip, nigga, and chips. Like, I didn't.
Man, y'all wake up the next day and just y'all on the manhunt again, or goddamn.
Yeah, everybody go their separate ways. I'll see y'all, you know what I'm saying, next year. I guess. I don't know.
I mean, that's crazy.
Nah,
whatever worked, man. I don't know, man.
One of y'all aunties hella nasty. That's somebody auntie in Oakland. They in the Bay Area, too.
Oh, shit.
They in the Bay Area. One of y'all aunties hella nasty.
Hey, man. Or she know how to have a good time.
Yeah, they do.
One of the two. One of the two.
They do.
All right, man. So before we go any further, let's send up some prayers to David Stern. David Stern, the former, to his family and friends, and everybody who cared about him. David Stern, the former commissioner for the NBA, passed away. What was it, yesterday? Day before?
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday, right? Yeah. Fam, I keep forgetting what damn day this is, and it's wild. Died of a brain aneurysm, correct?
Yes.
Had a hemorrhage. Had a stroke, suffered a hemorrhage. Yeah. We had a stroke on like the 19th of December or something like that, yeah. So, yeah, we just want to take time. He did a lot for the game. He changed the game completely from a marketing standpoint. So we want to send our condolences to his family and celebrate David Stern. He did a lot.
Yeah, definitely, man. A lot of people going to try to remember him for the Lakers fiasco. I saw
with Chris Paul.
With Chris Paul. But I think it's only like bitter Laker fans that really just remember that stuff.
They also don't. But you know what, though? Those fans also don't remember the circumstances behind this shit. Just that he overturned the damn trade.
They didn't understand that the NBA owned the goddamn
team.
The damn team.
Because they didn't have an owner like that.
Exactly.
Y'all
So it was his call to make in the first place.
Exactly.
Not just, because, I can't, nigga, if I get rid of him and let him go here, the value of the team going down.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to get somebody to buy this motherfucker. That's like, nigga, oh yeah, I like that Ferrari you got over there, but ain't no seats in that motherfucker. skateboard with this motherfucker. What am I doing with this?
Right.
It's the same shit. Like, come on, but man.
So but you gotta remember, David Stern, when he became the commissioner, he made a point to make the game global.
Yeah.
So you look at all the international play that he started, all the NBA in China, NBA. Now we have NBA in Africa that's coming.
Yeah.
Those things started recruiting from Argentina, making an international game and bringing more international players over to the NBA. You gotta look at the contracts, man, the damn advertising and all that. Like, he's the one that made the NBA $1 billion trillion business.
Yeah.
Like, he's the reason why it's so high.
He was smart because the NBA had an image problem at one point.
Right.
So you got to be stern enough, no pun intended, to come in there and kind of clear out the landscape. Got to, be the sheriff in town. But he was also smart to know this game had to be built on the backs of players. Mm-hmm. Let's start putting the players in the forefront and not the teams necessarily. Mm-hmm. Let's focus on the names on the back of the jersey. Give these motherfucking fans a root for this particular person instead of the franchise. And the shit took off. Magic and Bird. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Those three, Magic, Bird, and David Stern, he got all that shit together. They helped save the league.
Yeah.
Right.
And then once Jordan came out, he threw the full court press on Jonah, and that was it.
Yeah.
So the thing also, he was one of the ones that was finding the players because of their attire.
Yeah.
So he got good and bad.
Yeah, but that was also for the money. But that's what brought in the broadcasting and all the other marketing and stuff. That was for the public eye because the NBA had already had an issue.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But
that's an image issue, so you had to clean. I mean,
Yeah,
it was fucked up how they did it.
Yeah, because remember back in the day, NBA just had them issues with fighting and all that.
All
stuff.
that shit. It was wild.
But then because then I found out you couldn't have tattoos either. I'm like, what?
You had to cover.
Yeah, you had to cover
them.
But that's what I was looking at 30 for 30 about Dennis Rodman. He said they was finding him every time because he had tattoos. I'm like, what?
Yeah. That was part of. I remember where America was at the time.
Right.
Right now, you can walk into a Starbucks or a goddamn a Fortune 500 company and somebody in there got a tattoo.
Right.
And they ain't really tripping off if they see it or not.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Back then, that was a no-no.
Yeah.
You couldn't show tattoos at work.
Yeah,
you got to cover all this. You can be a waitress and you had to cover them shits up. So unless you was a mechanic nigga or a plumber.
Right. But then with the whole baggy situation.
Yeah.
Lower shorts.
That seemed like it was anti-black. It came off as very anti.
Ain't no seem like it was. Because who's what? Only niggas. Because the white boys showing nothing but thigh meat. He was wearing boxes out there.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So I'm not saying he was right with it, but at the end of the day, I'm not only in charge of. I work for the owners, right? Mm-hmm. Owners are voicing the issues they have to me. Mm-hmm. Also, I work with the players union. And I got to make sure everybody keeps making money.
Of course.
The best way to keep making money is to fix the image and how we're perceived. So fuck it, man. Y'all come in here with y'all, you know what I'm saying, jeans on, some hard bottoms. Basically come in here in y'all club shit. Come in y'all club clothes, nigga. Because nobody was really wearing suits back then. Niggas had on jeans and button up. Everybody took a page out of Jay-Z shit. This is what we doing. Right. This is our club shit, nigga. We going to the 40-40 afterwards anyway.
All you have to do is wear the Tim Duncan outfit.
That's it. That's it. That's all that nigga ever
wore. Tim Duncan outfit. 2 baggy jeans and a button up.
That Tim Duncan fit was
terrible. It was terrible.
It was out of pocket. But
or you can wear
looking at it right now, it looked terrible. Back then, it was like, that nigga like, all right.
Or you can take the Michael Jordan route. Yeah, niggas, the cowboy boots with them 38, 40 waist jeans, bell bottoms. Like, it was, come on, Jordan is terrible.
But as you stated, it fixed the image of the NBA.
Yeah.
And while players didn't necessarily like, the dress code per se,
but
they benefited the most because them endorsement deals came in. And all them contracts is fat now. Them players wasn't getting no. Jordan wasn't even getting no. When you look at what Jordan made
on
then,
the court, endorsement wise,
you know what I'm saying. Like all his money was endorsement. It wasn't even on contracts. It was on endorsements.
Just think about it. Then, like, hindsight is also always 2020. Then they was like, nah, they you know what I'm saying? They only doing this because we black and this is how we are. This is how we dress, blah, blah, blah. They trying to stop what we doing. So he looking real racist. But now when you like, well, damn, I see why he did it.
You had to put the business first.
Exactly,
business first,
of course.
Yeah.
But it was, I understand why.
No, I'm sorry. I get both sides of it. I got
But
it back
at first
then.
you didn't.
Yeah.
I did back then.
Oh, you did?
I did back then.
I didn't. I was like, this nigga.
Only because I always saw it. Well, I always saw it as every time you're seen on TV, you want to look professional. It was always being about looking professional.
Okay.
And back then, that was supposed to be the professional look. Now, I didn't understand you could still be a professional and look like me sitting on the couch.
Right.
But that's how them niggas used to come into the
Yeah,
sweats, niggas, J's, or hoodie. But at the same time, they also loosened up some of that shit. Once the money came in and we was locked in with these TV deals, man, y'all put on with it. Still look presentable. But fuck, we're going to say it's fashion and let y'all slide. Yeah. Nigga came in with a whole motherfucking suit, short set on. LeBron. What the fuck do West have on half the time? Westbrook.
Hey,
him or Harden.
Hey, I don't know if y'all seen the nigga from, I think he played for Miami, James Johnson. This nigga had a whole astronaut fit on.
But here's the thing though. See, now that's something to look at now. Now that's an added component
I understand.
to what the NBA shows. You see what I'm saying?
Now I know where Deion Waiters got the edible from.
Yeah. Facts. Big facts.
But you're right. You look at that new component of the NBA and now you look at how they market stuff now. They're like, oh, guess what? Kicks of the week. Let's show the kicks of the week. You know, now we ain't took the color restrictions away, so you can wear whatever color shoes you want now. Okay. Oh, let's look at outfits of the week. Let's look at the fashion. Ooh,
I think the biggest part was the kicks.
Yeah.
Like you can wear whatever kicks you want now. Like that helped them tremendously.
They pioneered that because now what's the name's trying to do the same shit. The NFL is trying to do that
with
now.
NFL show clause. Because at first you have to be with the uniform, blah blah blah.
They showing them what's coming through the tunnel now and what they got on. It's all kind of shit now. So I mean, he paved the way for a lot of things, man. So you know what I'm saying. Rest in peace to David Stern.
Yeah, sir.
He did a lot of things for the league, man. Make it enjoyable for everybody. And now we got that out the way.
Yeah.
We got a few shenanigans here. Not a whole hell of a lot. No, I meant to ask y'all. Y'all remember Cardi B?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. How did would y'all fuck Cardi B? Because you can.
Say what?
You can.
What do you mean?
Kinda. What
kind of shit?
Oh no.
Cardi B, right?
Is this with makeup or without makeup?
I'm trying to figure out what he's talking about. Listen, I'm trying to figure out what he's talking about.
I ain't gonna get us hung.
Yeah, I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm sorry.
I'm
sorry. Hold on.
Cardi B is bad.
You see me like, fam, where's this going? Like, what are you talking about?
First of all, let me correct something.
Okay.
I misspoke.
Okay.
All right. Because I had Cardi B in my head, I was going to talk about the non-makeup photo, but that's not where I was actually going. What I meant to say is Carly Red is where I meant to say.
Okay.
If I had Cardi B in my head, I'm talking about Carly Red.
What is Carly Red doing?
Selling her box.
What?
Carly Red got with Adult Toy Company, and they made a mold of her box that you can buy. You know what I'm saying? And if you need to, you know what I'm saying? You want to live that fantasy of fucking with Carly Red.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
You know what I'm saying? Do what you do.
Do they sell like a picture of her with it too? Like a picture on the bed?
I don't know. As far as I know, it's just a box.
I'm good.
What the?
I seen the coldest shit that I'll probably ever see in social media. That's along these same lines. So a nigga is like in this broad DMs, right? Mm-hmm. And they going back and forth flirting and shit, right? Dude got a chick, right? The chick is trying to get this nigga to bust a move, you know what I'm saying, beat down. That nigga turned her down and said, nah, but you could buy a mold of my shit. For
$49.99.
Hey, let me tell you something. That is king shit right
Where
there.
you red?
That is king shit.
Hey!
But
I said this nigga is the motherfucking GOAT. I mean, she's telling this nigga, yeah, go get a hotel room. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. He was like, nah, but you can get a mold of my shit.
Straight up.
Oh, she's like, I can have a real thing. Like, nah, but you get this mold though real quick. Like, it's about 13 other chicks that got this same mold. You can buy this mold for $49.99
right there, man.
I said,
what? That shit was hilarious.
Yeah, but she got her own. I think company name is Doc Johnson, I think.
Sounds about right.
But yeah, she got her own line coming out, and one of the things that she has coming in her line, they literally made a mold of her box. And you know what I'm saying? You can buy that. You know what I'm saying? Have at it.
That's just weirdo shit.
That's
listen,
fam.
man. We don't have to make toys for dudes taboo. I mean, it's weird.
Look here, man. That's you might as well just go and buy the sex doll.
That's basically what you're doing.
I know what I'm saying. The whole doll.
I mean, it might have an ass on it. I don't know. They didn't show a picture of it.
Would you buy or fuck on a Serena Williams sex doll?
No. But Serena Williams is bad. God damn. But I can't buy no doll.
Somebody remote control that motherfucker into the room. That nigga gonna slick his hair back. And then
slick his hair in here. Yes, girl. Yeah. What's happening?
Man.
I'm about to grand slam the fuck out this.
Grand slam this shit.
Oh my goodness, man. Now when I saw it, she was like, damn. Niggas. My first thing, if full disclosure was, is niggas still really checking for Carly Red like that? But apparently they are, because nigga came to her with this. So you got to hear something in the streets. You know what I'm saying?
You got to be at a very low point in your life to do that.
I ain't gonna go that far.
You might as well still go fuck with Cat Stacks.
Wow. That one out of the left.
Man.
Cat hell. Either what's her name? Corinne Stacks. All you might as well.
Did she get slapped out of a bar stool?
Cat Stacks?
Yeah.
Probably.
Fabulous brother hooked off on her.
Probably. It wouldn't surprise him, man.
Fam, I don't think nobody's checking with Carly Red.
I mean, they might. Let's see what else we got on this list, man. I just popped in my head real quick. Your boy AB out here tripping again.
Now, I still, this is what I will say about him.
Cocaine is involved.
Well, we knew he had cocaine when he dyed his mustache blonde and his hair blue. I knew cocaine was in the picture somewhere. All I'm saying is, don't fam, I see a point he got where it looks like a publicity stunt. Like you brought me in and you said no. Now, fam, they could have actually told you, fam, get the fuck up out of here when we told you to bring an entourage and you brought one in.
Yeah.
So, is it a publicity stunt? No, they was probably, like they said, it's probably still doing their due diligence. Seeing
what happened?
So, the Saints called AB in for a workout, right? Now, I know he's been, you know what I'm saying, purged from the league for a minute now due to this rape case and shit that happened in New England, right? Mm-hmm. So, the Saints say, we want to bring you in for a workout. But we don't want you to show up with an entourage, right? Just come in, low-key, had his workout. They brought in some other people, too.
They brought 6 receivers.
Yeah. Workout, you know what I'm saying? We'll go from there. AB shows up with not only an entourage, nigga had a camera crew. So when I'm trying to figure out, right? And then AB gets on his IG Live or whatever and says he thinks it was a publicity stunt, right? For them to even bring him in there because they wasn't really going to fuck with him. But you made it publicity. You brought cameraman and you brought entourage. Right. Nigga, nobody knew your black ass was even there. Mm-hmm. These workouts, they don't just put out a grand ass broadcast of these workouts. Right. Nobody would have ever known. You brought that shit up. Well, so is it a publicity stunt for them or for you?
I was saying, and I highly doubt it was a publicity stunt for the Saints for the simple fact that they only got one goddamn receiver. I mean, if you look at they numbers, and if you've been watching the Saints, Michael Thomas has 147 catches?
Yeah, something like that.
147 catches this season, right? The next closest receiver to him on that team has 40 receptions. Yeah. 40 damn receptions.
And the offense is running just fine.
The offense running fine. Right? So,
points on the board.
With that being said, we know it's not like they're genuinely looking for another receiver to pair with Michael Thomas. We know that. AB, you had the opportunity to come in there, show your stuff, and possibly get signed. The reason they didn't sign you wasn't even because of the publicity. I mean, because of the you bring your entourage and shit. It was because of the NFL. Like, nah, we gonna put you on that damn waiver on that exemption list, and you ain't gonna play any damn way.
See, but that's what I'm saying. Even though the Saints won't have to pay the money, like if they sign him, it'll come out some other pool to pay AB. Mm-hmm. But my thing is, why even just wait till the next year?
Because they were trying to see how long that suspension was.
Oh, I know, I understand that. Yeah. But you honestly, you wasn't gonna have him for the playoffs. At the end of the day, you wasn't gonna have him for the playoffs.
Well, I don't know unless you try.
No, and
it might still be for next year though. Honestly,
yeah.
But that's where I think he might have fucked up at though. Okay, I think everybody knew he was gonna be on the exhibit list.
Right.
But we can also get first dibs at seeing
what
kind of dude he is, what he looking like, and is he gonna follow simple ass directions?
No.
And he didn't. So he might even blown it for next year.
No, that's what I'm saying. You already know what character he is.
Yeah.
You would think.
You would know.
This is what I'm saying. That's why I didn't understand the whole publicity stunt angle, because nigga, you the one who jumped on Twitter yelling, "Who that?" Right. Nobody knew your black ass was there. You did that.
But it's just, I don't know, it's weird on the Saints and to me. Also, to me.
I mean, it makes sense to me for the Saints, like I said. Like I said, it could have been for next year. We could sign him early for the cheap.
Right.
Ain't got to break no real bread. Right. And he can be here. And we just have him ready for the off season and the whole shit. At least we'll know what we're going into next year.
Well, he was ready for the off season with the Raiders, and you see how that turned out.
Yeah, well.
You see what I'm saying?
That's real too.
Hey, he's his own worst enemy at this point.
No. He's been his own worst enemy since the pass let him go. I'm just saying, talking about this year since the pass let him go. But I think he's been his own worst enemy in Pittsburgh that nobody knew about till
now. It's the reason why they didn't sign him.
Right, of course.
The whole reason why they traded his ass out of there.
Right.
Let's see what else we got. Oh, before we move off of this shit, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, and I don't care how they feel about it. Steve Harvey might be the corniest nigga on TV. And adding big ass, white ass Gronkowski just made it worse. That New Year special shit was terrible.
Trash.
Hot garbage.
First of all, anything if Steve Harvey live, he fucks up.
Damn.
He getting paid.
No.
I don't give a damn about
I like
that.
him on Family Feud.
That's not live.
You like his books?
What?
I think like, how dare you?
Family Feud is not live. I'm saying, look at all the shit that's live. It's just terrible.
That's gonna be forever the reason why I don't like Steve Harvey. Like, you got knocked 3 times and you decide to give away the cheat codes. Like, on some more, come on out, they got us ass shit. Like, man, come on.
Them books wasn't for us, no way.
No, it's my point. For the brother that's on the fence about how he want to handle his relationships and get it how he live, your punk ass gave away all the shit.
Can't even let a brother live.
Fucked it up for that brother, yeah.
I mean, it just.
Yeah, I just couldn't get over that, man. I said, let me see if anybody else even seen that shit. I was looking at this, I was like, is there another live, like, I started checking my damn Fire Stick. Like, what other basic channel do I got on this shit?
Andy Cohen and Anderson Cooper.
No.
Other than that, but.
More corny motherfuckers.
Hey, what's the name died? Speaking of corny, Don Imus?
Yeah.
No, that nigga not corny. He's a racist.
Yeah.
Hey, what do you say to them nappy-headed?
Wait, they ended up writing the Rutgers girls.
Yeah,
right? They ended up writing a letter to him after he died. They wrote a letter to his family or whatever.
Was you talking about Tennessee?
No, it was
Rutgers girls.
It was Rutgers basketball
girls.
Nappy-head hoes?
Yeah. Hey. Pure racist. I don't give a fuck. I'm not going to say corny, just racist. Call a spade a spade.
Yeah. All right, man. So let's get on. We got a topic we want to hit. But before we get there, right, of course, we just celebrated New Year. We are now 2020. So keeping with that thing, we figure, let's see what the athlete of the decade is now. We started to do some music, too. I don't really follow music enough. Ty don't either. Mike, Keith, did y'all want to chime in on any music of the decade?
It's
rapper of the decade?
Kendrick Lamar is the rapper of the decade.
All right.
No J. Cole?
Kendrick's better.
Honestly, even though he say he's retired, it's still Hov. I don't care.
I mean, of the decade, I can see he dropped a lot of shit in the decade, so it's hard to.
But he said he retired, but he still dropped shit.
And
he still.
I might bid on that shit.
But you know what's a trip though, and I give an honorable mention. No matter, well, not now, but I mean, it's still Kanye too, because that nigga dropped. He had classics.
You have to give him
the crazy part for what he did. He dropped classics.
He's talking about 10 years worth of shit. So yeah,
you know what I'm
can't take shit from him. It's out there.
But I still give it to Jay.
That's what's up.
But
I like I said, I didn't have anything in particular.
No, I didn't.
Our next one, this is right in our wheelhouse for the most part, but we've got to try to keep it short because we still got a topic we want to get to. Athlete of the decade, right? Mm-hmm. In any sport, who wants to go first?
I got LBJ.
Brian James for
Bronny. Like, honestly, anywhere you went, you added 30 to 40 games. When Cleveland left, he took them 30, 40 games with him.
Yeah.
Because I don't think they went more than 10 to 15 when he left and went to Miami.
Right.
When, you know what I'm saying? So when he left Miami, they only won like 10 to 20 games, if that. So anywhere he go, he gives you games, and he's giving you almost a triple-double every night.
You also have to give him 2 superstars.
I understand. I'm not talking about
piss off the LeBron fans.
Oh, he might piss him off too.
Somebody gonna say shit to me about that.
But everywhere he went, he was dominant.
Yeah, him and his superstar.
But and my honorable mention is terrific Tom.
Oh,
that's my honorable.
Tom Brady.
Yeah, but
fuck them niggas. But it's legit though.
Yeah,
it's legit.
Oh no,
shit.
I understand. Fuck him too.
Yeah, fuck them. I'm
fuck him since 2001. But anyway.
Yeah.
All right.
What you got, Ty?
For me, it's Steph Curry.
Steph Curry, athlete of the decade?
Athlete of the decade, man.
Okay.
When did he come in the league?
He came in the league in 2009.
Okay.
Right? So you know, for me, I think about not only just the stats and the winning, but also the impact of the game. And what Steph Curry has done, besides unlock the cheat code, he's literally a cheat code. The way he shoots the ball, the way he makes defenses have to tailor themselves to really guard him. You know what I'm saying? And guard the Warriors. But I think about like how he opened the door for other players that had similar skill sets to him that probably would have never got drafted that high or even got the look, such as like Trae Young, for example, who ended up being a top 10 pick. Or, you know, you look at Jimmer Fredette, who ended up getting drafted. You know, and players like that who had similar skill sets, was able to shoot the ball, but was just too small per se, like him, had all these deficiencies. Like, he made it, like, cool. Yeah. Like, he made it cool to be, like, a guard and, like, being able to shoot
undersized
the ball.
guard.
An undersized guard in the league.
He made the three-pointer sexy.
And then, like, oh, he's just a specialist.
Exactly, right? So that's how it was for years. It was like, oh, this is just 3-point specialist. That's all he can do, right? Like, Steph Curry really changed that whole persona. And you look at, like I said, all the players that came after him that's able to do that. Buddy Hield, like I said, you know. And then, of course, the winning. You know, he's 3 rings, 3 rings. The only unanimous MVP, the only one. 400 3-pointers in a season. I mean, the only player to shoot 50%, averaging 30 a game, and shooting 45% from the 3-point line, and 90% from the free throw line. I mean, he had a ridiculous, like, that 1 year, and even like the years that they was winning, that 5-year tear is like almost unmatched in like NBA history. So he got to be up there for me. So.
But let me ask you a question before that, just real quick. Would you still put Klay up there?
What you mean?
Because remember, Klay came, a year later?
Yeah, Klay came a year later. I mean, would I put Klay up there as one of the top?
At a decade, I'm just asking.
No.
Why?
Why?
Fuck the face of the franchise, but I'm saying that.
Why? Because the way Klay doesn't impact the game the way that Steph does. And
if you score 60 in 30 minutes without dribbling the ball no more than 10 times?
Wait. But that only happens because Steph is on the floor. That's right. That only happens because Steph is on the floor.
Hold on. They was feeding him the ball. That wasn't because of Steph. That was him.
No. What I'm saying is it's Klay making the shots. Okay. It's always Klay making the shots. Okay. I never take credit away because I think Klay, me personally, I probably think that Klay might be a better shooter than Curry. Okay. I personally believe that. Okay. Right? But he does not get those looks. He does not get that room without Steph being on the floor and creating that space.
Stretching the defense.
He stretches the defense. You have to account for Steph Curry whenever he's on the floor.
You gotta count for Clay too.
But you know where Clay is.
Oh no,
I already know where
he's
Clay
not moving.
Okay,
he's
I
not
see what
moving.
you're saying. Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay,
Yeah, I mean the way.
But I'm just asking. That's all.
No.
Yeah,
It's
the way
it's
Steph
question.
moves on and off the ball, with and without the ball, is like it's unmatched. There's nobody else that does it. The only person we've ever seen close to doing it the way he does it is Reggie Miller.
But that's also.
And he never had to handle.
But that's also Pop's offense. All Pop offense is move without the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not in Clay's skill set though.
But
he can do it, but it's just not the same.
No. But that's what I'm saying.
And Clay's not a creator off the bounce.
Yeah.
But it's more just so designed for Steph to move and run around.
And see, when you mention the 60 points on the 5 dribbles, you gotta remember Clay can't really dribble any damn way. That's his thing. He's a catch and shoot guy.
Yeah.
That's his game.
Quickest damn release in the game.
Yeah, the quickest release ever.
37 in 1 quarter. Yeah, it's still tough. To beat.
Oh yeah, it's
who you got, Mike?
I switched mine up on the whim. I'm gonna go with Floyd Mayweather.
Athlete of the decade.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Floyd. Even though I don't like his arrogance, but I like his work ethic.
50-0.
Yeah, you can't.
I'm not counting some of them, but whatever.
Yeah, you can't count.
I'm not counting.
I'm not
counting McGregor.
count-
Yeah.
All right, 49-0 then.
Yeah,
All
thank
right.
But you see the flash and everything, and I like the fact that you also see that he works for it.
Yeah.
You see on 24/7, this nigga up running at fucking 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning, hella damn miles. He in the gym all times of the night.
Mm-hmm.
I like the fact that you actually see his work ethic. I don't necessarily like all the flash, but the fact that he works for it, you really can't be mad at that. So,
You know what?
Floyd Mayweather for me.
Well, so one thing I always respect about Floyd Mayweather and about boxing, right? You see boxers like they train for like 2 or 3 months, right? They train real hard for like 2 or 3 months for a fight. They cut weight and then they just go back to living, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they, do it. Floyd Mayweather always walked around at his fighting weight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah,
Because he
right.
always worked out, he always stayed in shape, he always took care of himself. And
That's
you
what I'm
had to
saying, the work
respect that
ethic.
shit.
Yeah, the work ethic.
You gotta respect it,
is wild.
but there's a small caveat to that too. He was also always fighting at his natural weight. A lot of motherfuckers was always in between them weights too. Niggas wasn't trying to go to heavyweight or welter or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Super middle and all that kind of stuff.
I mean, but he did win what? He won
As he got
weight
older.
classes, right?
Yeah, as he got older though. That's what I'm saying. It comes with that.
Yeah.
But a lot of motherfuckers be like, nigga, my chin ain't designed to go much heavier than this. So I gotta stay where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it ain't meant for that. But you still gotta give him credit.
Yeah.
Like you said, walking around at your fighting weight is some hard shit to do.
Yeah.
We've seen niggas try it and it don't work.
It don't work.
All right, man. I'm gonna go. My athlete of the decade is gonna be Serena Williams. And she might be the athlete of 2 fucking decades at this point. But Serena, to me, she changed the game. Her and her sister, of course.
Yeah.
But Serena really changed the game as far as women's tennis. She had the same kind of impact that Tiger had on golf.
Yeah.
Serena made you want to watch tennis when she was playing. Her or Venus. But then when Serena really took off, it was like, shit. I don't really give a fuck about no other match. Where's Serena do?
Right.
Nigga, I'd be at the barbershop, nigga, that did Serena win today? Now, granted, it could have been a cat suit.
I was about to say, yeah.
It could have been a cat suit that did, but it garnered your attention, though.
Yeah.
And the way she dominated. Quick stat, then we're going to move on. In the last decade, right? I could have miscounted some shit, but this is what I found. 14 Grand Slam titles in the last decade.
Jeez.
Nigga, that's wild as
That's
shit.
crazy.
I don't even think she got 20 losses in this decade.
She probably don't.
I don't think she got 20 losses.
She probably does not. But 14 Grand Slams, and those who don't know, Grand Slam is the French Open, the U.S. Open. What am I missing here? It's like 4 of these shits.
Wimbledon.
Wimbledon. Yeah, and shit, what the hell's the other?
It's what? Wimbledon.
Hold on, I'm about to give it to you right here. Australian Open is the other one.
Okay.
U.S. Open, Wimbledon,
Yeah,
French
yeah.
Open, Australian. Yeah, Aussie. That bullshit on clay. But yeah, man, so Serena would be my athlete of the decade, man. She changed the game completely.
That's what's up.
All right, we're going to stay with the New Year's theme, right? So we started thinking, what do we want the topic to be this week? And since it is New Year, and everybody's running around here with this New Year, New Me shit, like every year, we figured we'll do New Year's resolutions, right? Now, Mike, you had a twist that you wanted to add to this New Year's resolution, right?
Yeah.
Exactly how did you want to do this? What was your topic that you want to attack as far as this New Year's resolution?
How do you guys go about, or how does go about? How do you uphold it, like throughout the course of a year? Mm-hmm. You know, it's like a small example, the gym motherfuckers. Yeah, I'm gonna go get in the gym.
And my Valentine's Day, nigga, fat again.
Yeah. So is it? How do you guys uphold it? How do you stick to it?
First thing, make them shits realistic.
Yeah,
you got to make them realistic, and you honestly should be planning your New Year's resolution 60 and 90 days before the new year. That way you can really drill into what you're trying to do.
Right.
Everybody has the weight loss one, right?
Yeah.
All right. What you want to do to lose weight? I'm going to go to the gym. That's it? You ain't got nothing else you're trying to do?
You're going to get 2 Popeyes now.
Exactly. So now you're trying to figure out why you're not losing no weight, and nigga, because you're still eating like shit.
Yeah. But you know what would be funny about that shit right there? You hear people have those weight loss goals, and they go like pig the fuck out before they go.
Oh, the holidays? Oh,
I'm like, why would you do that?
Put on 10 extra to take off 30 now instead of 20.
Like, I'm gonna eat all the bread I can because on New Year's Day, I'm about to start anew. Hey, no, you not. No, you not. You ate all that damn bread. You gonna be eating bread tomorrow. You're gonna be eating bread in a week. It's all good. Like, be realistic.
My thing is, why even wait? Like, don't put that pressure on yourself. Because you put an extra added pressure that don't even need to be there, in my eyes.
Yeah.
If you're gonna do it, just go do it. I mean, yes, you want to have a target. If you have a target weight, that's fine to have a target weight. But if you don't hit that weight, it's nothing to be upset about. Like, just keep striving to get it. Because when you're there, you might want to keep going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Anyway, so don't limit yourself with that, and then don't put that much pressure on yourself. Because then when you don't achieve it, you're gonna be pissed the fuck off.
All right. What about the people who the weight isn't the goal? How would you tell them to go about their New Year's resolution if weight's not the goal?
I mean, I always feel like you shouldn't have to wait until the new year to do shit anyway. Like, why wait until the new year? What like, does it need to be January 1st for you to be like, okay, I need to have a clean slate all of a sudden? Like, you should be cleaning your slate pretty often anyway. You know what I'm saying? You should
possible, absolutely.
Like, as a person that you're continuously growing, you should be like, hey, like, this isn't for me. This is for me now.
Yeah.
This is gone.
Right. Don't wait to grow with the new year.
Exactly. That should be on a consistent basis. I've never understood that. I was talking to a friend who was like, I'm about to purge my Facebook page because, you know, when I go into the new year, it's going to be some people that's going to understand that they blocked now. And I'm all like, why? Why spend that energy doing that? That's for me. I said, I mean, I get it, but you just spent a whole bunch of energy blocking people that ain't gonna fucking notice that they was blocked unless they talk to you on a regular basis, right? So if I don't talk to you on a regular basis, nigga, if you block me, I might not learn from 2 years from now. I might be like, damn, you know what? Let me go check and see out. Oh, that nigga got me blocked. Oh well, fuck you. You know, like who
didn't
cares?
even notice.
I didn't notice. Why waste your energy on that?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I've seen that a lot between Twitter. I've even seen from a family member on Facebook who literally posted his shit. Like, 2019 I had this many, 2020 I got this many now.
Yeah,
so what, man?
So what?
Congrats. What I'm trying to figure out is, what did this person do from New Year's Eve to New Year, now all of a sudden they can't be around no more?
I blocked Keith fucking melee.
You see what I'm saying? Get that shit out the way.
That nigga been
Don't wait.
I didn't wait.
Don't wait.
Out of there, nigga.
Fuck out the way.
You know what I'm saying? But it's just, I mean, people are stupid to me sometimes.
That's some of the dumbest shit.
It's become commercial. You know what I mean? It's like, all right, you got to have a New Year's resolution. Now, I get having goals you want to achieve in a new year. No, I want these goals for myself in this year.
Yeah.
And now, granted, they can still carry over from 19 or whatever previous year was. That's fine. Set goals. That's great. But you don't have to make it some, you know what I'm saying, spectacle or...
I mean,
my damn hard, die trying ass.
Honestly, about it, whatever goal is, it's for your personal, for you.
It's for your own personal growth.
Yeah,
it should be.
But it should be. Mm-hmm. But people want to make like this whole big old thing.
Shouldn't be
like, yeah, man.
Well, you got to remember. See, here's the thing, man. Affirmations became big, right? Everybody wanted to speak it into the universe. that's why you get so many people now talking about what they want to do. The problem is, some people don't have no idea what they want their goal to be, right? Saw some shit over there, like, you know what? That sounds great. I'm going to use that too. New year, new me for everybody around this month. Listen, man. You ain't got to do all that.
The same fat motherfucker you was on December 31st. Congratulations.
I mean, the thing with weight loss, man, speaking on that, it's just like, weight loss is a lifestyle change. It ain't just about going into the gym.
You ain't going to be skinny after the ball drop.
Yeah, right? And you ain't going into the gym and running an hour a day and not changing the way you eat, not changing the way you sleep, not changing not changing those things ain't gonna do no difference. You just ran an hour a day.
New Year,
that's all you do. Same
run.
thing. I just ran an hour a day. My legs are a little bit stronger. I ain't lost no goddamn weight though. I might be able to breathe a little bit better. I ain't lost no damn weight.
You're gonna be fuff. You're gonna be fat and buff. You're gonna be straight fuff. That's it.
So,
I mean, so my suggestion would be to, if you do have goals, right? Because a lot of people do, a lot of people believe in it. Be smart how you do it, and really dive into the details of what you need to do to make these goals come true. Yeah. If you want a new job, right? I want a new job in 2020. Cool. Redo your damn resume then. Start focusing in on the area you want to work in, the field you want to work in, that kind of shit. Don't just say I want a new job and still do the same old shit you were doing in 19. You have to apply yourself, Smokey. So, you know what I'm saying? So just be smart about it. Get into the details of it. You should be fine, man.
Do y'all gentlemen have some goals for this year that y'all said already? That you bring, even if you just bring them in from last year. For example, like mine's is like, I've been working on my credit, right? And so, like, I've been consistently getting my credit better. My credit ain't bad. It just ain't great. Right? But my goal has been to start living without using credit cards, period. Right? So, debt-free, getting rid of all debt, all cash, everything.
All cash or debit card, basically.
I mean, credit. Debit, cash,
something's
debit,
coming out directly
basically
right away.
to the point where, like, if I can't pay for cash, I don't need that shit.
I don't need it.
You know what I'm saying? So that's been my goal. That's been a journey that I've been going on for a couple years. Where I just been trying to just eliminate credit cards. Just boom, boom, boom. Not using credit cards, or only using a credit card like in an extreme emergency, like car breakdown or some shit. Yeah. I just gotta pay this amount of money at one time. But otherwise, like that's been something that's been reoccurring for me.
Okay. So, personally, I didn't really have anything. I just wanted to continue to grow, kind of thing. Same goal I had. I always want to keep growing. That's kind of always been my thing. So, nothing crazy or. Know what I want? The main thing I actually wish for, though, it's the same thing every year, damn near, is for myself and my immediate circle, family, friends, to continue to prosper. You know what I'm saying? Like, wish wealth on everybody type shit. Like, let everybody make it. Everybody I fuck with have a successful year, a safe year, and that kind of shit. Yeah. Because, you know what I'm saying? We've lost a lot of people this last year, man. So it puts everything in perspective anyway. Right. So you got to be mindful of just, you know what I'm saying? And pay attention to the little things. That was my other thing. I know you want to celebrate the small victories. A lot of times you don't realize that you actually had a decent year.
Yep.
Yeah. True.
And I think that's what it. I mean to cut you off, but that's what it is. It's just the small things.
Yeah.
I mean, we got our eye on a big prize, but the small things that's leading up to this is all celebrate those.
Exactly, man. We were sitting here on New Year's Eve, right? And Tip asked a question like, how was your year? How was 2019 for you? And a lot of people say, oh, no, it wasn't that great. It was just blah, just usual shit. But the way the exercise went, it was, we were going to remind you what you did that was dope in 2019. Because a lot of times you forget it. And it was funny as shit because, like, everybody in the room had got a new job that was making more money. You know what I'm saying? It was that kind of stuff. Like, so your year wasn't as bad as you think it was.
Right.
You actually progressed your life in that year. So, you get recency bias. You know what I'm saying? What just currently happened, the last 4 months is all you think about. In the last year, the last 4 months was shit. Man, my year ain't been shit. You know, like, nigga, you took like 3 foreign vacations, got a new job. Like, nigga, your life was alright.
Right.
It wasn't great, but nigga, you hit everything you wanted, but shit, it wasn't trash.
Yeah.
So, so it's that kind of thing, man. So that's what I would do. I would tell people just reflect on your 19 and how you want to improve it. But you don't have to do these grandiose ass statements or make this. And understand something too, for all the people who talk about losing weight, 'cause that's always the biggest one. Remember, you didn't gain all that shit overnight. No. You ain't gonna lose it overnight.
No.
Shit, it's probably gonna take a couple nights before you lose it. But you didn't gain that shit hella fast, so it's not gonna fall off the same way.
Also, when you see it, don't stop.
Yeah,
because that's when people see it, they just I lost it, I'm done. Yeah, no.
Yeah. You gotta maintain. That's why I said it's a lifestyle change. You gotta maintain it.
I've been there, nigga. Nigga, I dropped 10 pounds. Time to treat myself.
Hey, I dropped 20 and nigga treated myself.
Mm-hmm. And before you know it, nigga, why I only lost 15? I thought I lost 20. Yeah, nigga, you ate 5 of that back.
Right.
Yeah, I dropped 45, and then put it right back on.
It happens.
Not this one.
Yeah, you gotta learn how to lose it. Learn how to eat on your way. Oh, quick tip before we move on to birds and salutes and all that. Quick tip for everybody trying to lose weight: portion control.
Yes.
Take that big ass plate in your cabinet and stop using that motherfucker. Put it away. Them little saucers. Use that little small saucer plate. That'll help you with your portion control. If it don't fit on the plate, it ain't for you. Eat that shit tomorrow.
Yeah.
All good.
Or don't eat it all.
Right.
Or don't eat it at all. Like, I mean, most people know how to kind of eat healthy. They know how to eat healthier than they have.
But one thing is, eating healthy is expensive as shit, for one.
It is.
So, if you do portion control, you might be all right.
Yeah, because you can stretch your meal, too.
Yeah, exactly.
Big facts, because eating healthy costs way too much fucking money.
Trying to check. You can't go in the store and just buy all this stuff. Nah, man. You're gonna be mad.
We went to CPK the other day, right? California Pizza Kitchen, for those who don't have a CPK in the area. So, the fucking pizza was like 17 and some change, right? This is for pepperoni, sausage, all the fixings, all the fattest of fat shit that you can have on your pizza, right? Mm-hmm. The fucking Caesar salad with chicken was $19.
Damn.
How the fuck is some lettuce and some chicken breast more than this damn pizza? But that's what they do, man. That's how it goes.
Hey, look here, man. The salad at McDonald's is probably like $5, $6, but a cheeseburger is 99 cents. So
exactly. So you know what niggas is doing.
Yeah, exactly.
Got to stretch. I don't make a lot of money, nigga. So cheeseburger it is.
Exactly.
Hope you can just shit it out. That's where you gonna be going.
I eat Spud.
Yeah, man. Oh my goodness. It's genuine. This motherfucker lighting it up. Do we have a question?
We do.
Question of the week. Let's get to it real quick before we get up out of here.
What amount of money per month would it take for you to give up your cell phone forever?
My cell phone forever? I'm
gonna ask this one on Facebook too.
It's probably gonna take a lot. Cause like, how do you communicate? Well, I guess you do it the way you used to, but the world has changed, man.
Mm-hmm. There is no amount.
Can I get a pager?
No.
I don't think it is. Because you gotta the way you. I don't know.
Nigga married with kids.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out. You know what I'm saying?
That ain't gonna work.
I'm about to say, for me, there is no amount. I can't.
Because you got kids.
I got kids. I got 4 kids. I got 4 kids.
And you got to make sure that Beijing come in.
How much a month? Yeah, check the orders.
Yeah, to check the orders.
How much a month, huh?
I better get a meal a month.
I was like, give me 1.5.
Give me a meal a month.
Give me 1.5.
You won't hear from me.
That's an interesting question, though.
That is really.
Because I think with that kind of money, I could bring the people closest to me. You know,
they
a lot
closer.
24/7. Well, not 24/7, but you know,
How you gonna talk to Spud?
He'll be buy out. I'm not gonna go into no specific details. You get the rub out or the buyout.
That's not what I'm asking. What I'm asking you is,
one of the two.
Is Spud gonna still go to school?
Yes.
Okay, so if you're doing whatever you're doing and Spud needs to call you, how is Spud supposed to do that? You can't even have a pager. This is why I asked the question.
We got laptops, tablets.
And what's it gonna hit you on?
Messengers. That kid is smart.
No. So you walk around with just a laptop? It's not open though.
I said tablets.
Tablets also shut off, Mike.
You can get
they
data on the motherfuckers too.
No, what I'm saying is, nigga, if he calls
you
a messenger,
you gonna start going to school with your son? I mean, you ain't gotta work if you
I
take
can jump in my French Montana Bugatti and drive my ass
with no
motherfucking
with no seats.
motherfucking
with no. This is what I'm saying. The way we live is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The way we live makes it difficult to really give up your phone completely.
Yeah.
Give me another means where I can contact people. Wait a minute, nigga. How the fuck is pagers not gonna work, but you got tablets and computers? Nigga, this nigga's a fraud. You see how this nigga trying to find some shit for himself?
This is a Cowboys fan. Fraud.
This nigga straight
He's a
fraud.
Cowboys fan. Fraud.
Good. That actually is a really good question.
Ohio State. Fraud.
I mean, here we go.
What did Cal do this
We
year?
won in our bowl game.
But y'all lost 7 games.
Hey, y'all lost in y'all bowl
Y'all
game.
went
We won.
6 and 7 this year.
Hey, we won. We won in our backyard. That's all that matters.
We getting out of this ass conversation here. Oh my goodness.
Niggas went to the Iron Horse Bowl. Niggas played their bowl game at Mac.
Damn.
It's kind of true. We got birds and salutes this week?
I got a bird, man, for the motherfucker that killed the dude at Starbucks the other day, man, on fucking New Year's Eve in Oakland. Dude got up, man, went to Starbucks, did some work on his laptop. Motherfucker walked in Starbucks, man, took his shit, dude gave chase, and they killed him.
They killed him?
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, they had injuries.
Yeah.
Damn. Listen, man, before we move on to the next bird and salute, don't lose your life over something you can replace, man.
Right.
I mean, I know it's reflex and all that kind of shit, but
it's important to you, but man,
so is your life, man.
Right.
Let these fuck ass niggas just have that bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm saying, unless you got the blicky, then start letting off. But you got to give chasing, man. Fuck all that. I'm just gonna find my report, man, and keep it pushing. Chalk it up, man.
New Year's Eve.
That's fucked up. Anybody got a bird to salute?
Yep, I got a
What you got,
bird.
Keith?
So it's on the same lines of someone like Mike.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my bird is for these home invasions, the flocking. So it's already been y'all gonna get enough because it's already been somebody tried to home invasion got blipped.
Mm-hmm.
I say okay, y'all gonna get enough. Y'all think it's sweet.
Everybody's
T
running.
running. Trust me, you gonna run into the wrong house. You might get 1, 2.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, best believe you gonna run in that last one and not see Christmas again.
Yes.
So
I did my motherfucker that ran up on the UPS driver.
yeah, man, you gonna. I'm telling you,
FedEx,
man. I'm telling you, you gonna catch it. Like, fam, it's not sweet. You think it's cool just because you want it and you run in there, you and your homies, and when your if you get bucked. Your homie is running on you.
Yeah. Facts.
So don't think it's sweet. That's just me.
That's what I'm with that 100%. What about you, Ty? You got a bird to salute?
I got a bird and a salute because it's for the same person.
Damn.
So you know.
Love you on one hand, shit on the other.
So in 2020, we have some new laws that's going to be taking place as far as education. So Governor Gavin Newsom signed some stuff in place. One of them, which some couple of things I appreciate. The lunchroom shaming. He signed a bill that allows all kids to eat free lunch. So if they ain't got money, they can still eat. Not shaming them, not telling them they couldn't get out of line and stuff like that. Which I think is cool. I don't think any kid should have to pay for lunch, period. Especially at a public school. It's ridiculous.
No.
I don't care how much money your family, your parents, or whatever make. It's a public school. Kids go to school. They should eat. Should have to pay for that shit.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that they're trying to fix that. And he signed a bill that's going to push back the start time for school. So school's going to start at 8:30 every day instead of at 8 o'clock. So I think that's dope because that's more in line with the work schedule of parents, who have to be at work at 8:30, etc. So it helps them a little bit more, gives them more flexibility. That's going to be going into effect over the next couple of years. But he also signed some shit where, like, basically, if kids act a goddamn fool in my class, they don't want to listen to what I'm saying, I can't send their asses out my motherfucking class no more.
Oh,
right? I can't send them out. They can't get suspended. No, nothing. So basically, I just got to sit here and deal with this old ignorant ass kid being a goddamn fool in my class, and I ain't got no power to do shit.
So wait.
So
you can't like send them to like a homeroom or like a detention space.
So now, if a kid is insubordinate in the classroom, there is no penalty for it. So like, I can try to send them out, right? I could be like, hey, go to the office. If the kid decides not to go to the office, there ain't shit I can do.
Oh, man.
Right? It ain't no suspension. They can't be suspended no more for it. They can't. Nothing happen for that, right? And so that, for me, that might be a problem, right? Yeah, because now I can see, like, kids are already acting a goddamn fool. We already, there's not much we can do as teachers already, and they're already pushing back on us as teachers to figure out different ways to discipline kids in the classroom, right? We want to stop, like, really punishing and suspending kids and things like that because, as a teacher myself, I'm always like, hey, if I put you out of my class, you're not learning, right? And that goes against what I'm here for, right? Like, I want you to learn, so I need you to be in the classroom so you can actually learn, right? But, like, if I actually have you acting a damn fool and I have no control over that now the test scores go down, everything. Now my job is on the line because you literally got some laws that protect kids from being kicked out the classroom now. So that part is like, what the fuck you doing? So
you gotta figure out some shit where you gotta protect kids from harming the other kids too while they trying to learn.
Exactly.
Once you start that domino roll, and especially in younger classrooms, that shit get wild, man.
Yeah. So
all right. I actually didn't have a bird or salute this week. That makes it real simple for us then.
Just shoot.
All right, any last words before we go?
I'm shooting.
No.
You shooting tonight?
I'm shooting.
Hey,
of course he is.
Oh, the last thing, squatters, not everyone has rights. Just because you take over a piece of house, don't mean, I'm telling you, it ain't all.
I forgot about that.
It ain't always sweet. Remember that. Now, I've seen cases it did work, but in most cases, it won't work.
Hey, we got to talk about this next week because this is an ongoing case right now.
Yeah,
it's an ongoing case.
We
got to talk about
cable.
No, it's
they got you up there trying to start a cable there.
That'd be hella funny. Well, all right, y'all. We want to thank y'all for listening. Hope everybody had a great New Year, and we will holler at y'all next week.
Have a great New Year.